Hi guys, Tom Morrison here and welcome to day 2 of our 7 days of awesome. Today we're going to be working on the shoulders and the wrists. So yesterday we learned how to relax the neck. You became 40% awesome. Today you're going to become 50% awesome. So the first thing you want to do is stretch the wrists off. So what Jenny's going to do is on an all fours position, going to start with her fingertips facing forwards first of all. She's going to slowly bring the shoulders over the hands, and then when she's there, she's going to start to rotate her hands like this. So their hands won't move, she'll actually move from the wrist. This is called jazz hands for anyone interested. Then from there, she's going to turn her fingers so they're left and right. And then she's going to lean side to side. So if this is a lot of pressure for you, just ease off how far you're leaning and just see how they feel. These movements should not feel painful in any way. If they do, you could decrease the amount of hand that you have on the floor and just start to gradually ease your way into it. There's no rush with this stuff, just see where you're at with it. You can progress on this forever. For the rest of your life, you can make this drill better. Then she's going to go with the fingertips backwards. And this would probably be the one that most people would find the most intense exercise. And just lean back into it. And again, if this is too painful, just hang out here. It's enough as long as you're feeling a stretch in the forearm. Then from there, you're going to point your fingertips in at each other as well. And again, in each position, you can rock back and forth, and you can also turn the elbows so that you're getting that little bit of an extra stretch around the wrists. Then from there, she's going to then go on the backs of the hands. So that's extension. It's very important for handstands, push-ups, anything like that. This is very important to bring balance to the joint. So this is for flexion. And again, be careful if you've never done this before. You can even have a slight elbow bend if you need to. That'll take the pressure off the wrists. And again, just point those fingertips in each direction. So you're going up, down, left, and right. Just think about that, and that's how you can remember these forever. And again, you rock side to side. You can do those little circles, and just make sure to do this every day. If you progressively load how much pressure you're putting on your wrists, you will gradually build them up over time, and they'll be able to take a lot more punishment, especially when you start to get better at harder skills like weightlifting, handstands, anything like that. You're going to be compressing the wrists a lot more. If you've done this groundwork at the start, then you're not going to run into problems later on, which is awesome. So, wrists done. Spend about 1-2 minutes on this, and then if you're really enjoying it, you can spend 5 minutes if you want. I'm not going to shout at you, don't worry. Then from there, we're going to start to work on the shoulders. So Jenny's going to go back to that position with the fingers are going forwards first of all, and then she's going to do big circles with the shoulders. What we really want to avoid here is the elbows bending, okay? So if the elbows are bending like this is exactly what we don't want. We want to teach the shoulder blades how to move properly, and that you can disassociate your elbows, okay? Because a lot of people, whenever they're doing deadlifts, they have a bit of tension here, or if they're doing pull-ups, there's just too much tension there. You need to learn how to use the shoulder blades first, and then everything else down from there afterwards, and then that will help you to avoid things like tendonitis and just any aches and pains that are like unexplained. You know, sore biceps, sore elbows, golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, all stuff like that can come from you overusing certain muscles and not knowing how to use the shoulders like this. So you may feel a bit clunky at the start. If you really need to break this down a lot more, you could go up and down first of all. So elevate and depress first of all. This is protract and retract. And then you have elevate and depress, up and down. So you're drawing like a little cross with the shoulders, and then the circles is just trying to add all of that stuff in together. So if you haven't seen our Principles of Shoulder Function video, it's a really good one to look out for, okay? So give this a go, see if you can keep your elbows locked out. If not, let us know, leave a comment somewhere on one of our social medias, and let us know, and we always enjoy replying to your comments. So we've relaxed the neck, we've done the shoulders and the wrists. Tomorrow, we're going to go into the sides and start learning how to open up the obliques, and this will now have you at 50% awesome. So make sure and check your emails tomorrow for the next video.